you guys? It's Danny B. You're watching The Trash Stash. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing 10 to Midnight.
Warren, you ever been arrested?
No.
You ever taken a juvenile court? Or breaking your neighbor's window and throwing a dead animal inside? A cat?
I was 12 years old. Stupid thing to do, but I was angry. I'd been punished.
Oh, sure. For hurting the neighbor's daughter. You cut her with a knife.
It was an accident.
You like hurting girls?
I won't answer that.
This is one of my favorite Charles Bronson movies. Probably my favorite one he's done outside of the Death Wish movies. This is kind of like Dirty Harry, but with Charles Bronson, if you can imagine that. And also like a canon movie. So the title, 10 to Midnight, it actually has nothing to do with being 10 minutes to midnight at all. That was, they made a poster and then at Cannes Film Festival sold it to the distributors or whatever based on the 10 to Midnight poster. This movie is so good. It works as a horror movie. It works as a cop movie. Pretty nasty. It's kind of like how Death Wish 2 was, where it's a mainstream movie, but it's got a lot of really nasty, sleazy shit in it. Directed by J. Lee Thompson, who did the original Cape Fear. So the plot of this movie is there's this guy named Warren who works in an office filled with women, and they won't go out on a date with him. So because of that, he's going around killing them, knifing them down and shit. Really, he's just this creepy dude. And Charles Bronson is a cop in this, and he's had enough of Warren's shit, and he's had enough of the legal system, so he's kind of a dirty cop. And so Gene Davis plays the killer in this. Warren is the killer's name. He's really good as this scumbag character. He's so narcissistic. He's almost like American Psycho before American Psycho was around. He's looking at himself in the mirror all the time. He's got posters of himself on the wall. He's a complete narcissist sociopath who's killing these girls because they won't go out with him. But then every once in a while he'll get a girl interested in him. Like the girl at the theater was kind of interested in him, and he just calls her a pig or whatever. He turns her down. So what the fuck? This is actually one of my favorite Bronson performances. He's so good in this movie. His whole interrogation scene with Warren. He's got that classic Bronson delivery. Kind of sarcastic and almost monotone, but not. He goes "You like hurting girls, Warren?" Then he has little outbursts. He pulls out this thing that Warren had in his apartment. He's like, "What's this, Warren?"
When's the last time you made it with a girl, Warren?
That's not
Last week, last month, last year?
I refuse to answer.
Never. You never made it with a girl because girls won't have anything to do with you, but you get back at them, don't you? Betty and Karen and God knows how many more.
I won't listen to your filth. I won't listen to
this, Warren. Warren, do you recognize this?
Leo,
what's that, Warren? You ever see one of these before? What's it used for? What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? It's for jacking off, isn't it? And these pictures, you recognize the girls on the pictures, Warren? Look at them. Look at them, Warren. Look at them, Warren. Look at them. Stop. Hold it.
So the killer in this movie, he gets away with all these murders because he doesn't wear clothes. He gets completely naked every time he kills someone. But then, he has to put the clothes back on. So what, does the blood just not get on it from the inside? What the fuck? Does he take a shower every single time? What happens? This is kind of in the same style as Cobra, where Cobra was half horror and half action movie. That's kind of how this is, but this is actually much heavier on the horror stuff. And then one of the funniest scenes is he has to break into this girl's apartment to get her diary because she wrote about what a creep he was that the police are gonna now use as evidence against him. So he's trying to break into this little nightstand thing, and in the meantime he could just take the whole thing. He could take the whole nightstand and jump out the window with it. But he's spending 15 minutes trying to bust this little drawer open. And Warren is such a hateable character. Just everything about this guy makes me kind of sick. From his actions to the shit he has in his apartment to his narcissism to the way he kind of tricks the legal system. It's just oh my god, this guy's all around just a fucking creep. And then he doesn't even lose his job after he's been on trial for murder for murdering a coworker. Then there's all these creepy scenes where he's calling up the girls and speaking in Spanish, but dirty talking to them in Spanish.
Hello? Last night, your turn.
Hello?
Hi, baby. How's it going? How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Who's this?
You don't know me. But I know you. You're beautiful. I love you.
Well, what good does it do to love me if I don't know who you are?
Quiero mamarte la ponocha.
What does that mean?
Means I want to eat your pussy. You give me blowjob? I give it to you in the ass. How about it, baby?
You have reached a disconnected number. This is a recording. Who was that? Just some creep.
One of the funniest lines on this is Bronson is like in a little cafeteria thing, and he gets a piece of quiche, and then he pays for it, and it goes like, "This is quiche. Quiche makes me sick." Yeah, great movie. I'm gonna give this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. There's 10 in midnight. All right, guys, this is Danny B. You're watching the Trash Dash. Let me know what you think of 10 to midnight. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.